Welcome to The Grind, your inside look at Raging Cajun baseball. I'm your host, Greg Larnard. All right, let's take a look back at what the Cajuns were able to do earlier this week. Obviously, we know they beat the Little Rock Trojans 2 out of 3 this weekend, unfortunately squandering an opportunity to sweep them away on Sunday. But they had 2 midweek games, and the first one was revenge in Ruston. Louisiana Tech came into the Teague, beat up the Cajuns last week. 1 week later, the Cajuns go to Ruston. They end up getting a 9-4 victory. Austin Perrin was awesome in this one. After his worst career start against Louisiana Tech last week, comes back with a stellar start in a win on Tuesday. Now Wednesday, they get a comeback victory 8-6 over UNO at the Teague, and it was the Gavin Bourgeois double squeeze that gave the Cajuns the lead in the eventual win. All right, let's take a look at your grinders of the week. And yes, we said grinders, and I'm gonna give you one main one and then a couple other ancillary pieces. The first one, the main one, Austin Perrin. Like I'd mentioned, awesome on Tuesday against La Tech. A great comeback performance for him. 8 innings, 5 hits, 1 run ball, 1 walk, and 3 strikeouts. It was big for this pitching staff that was been a little bit depleted for him to go deep into this ball game. And then the others, I want to give credit. Like I mentioned, the Cajuns didn't have a lot of guys that could throw, so I want to give credit to the other guys that came out of the bullpen and pitched pretty well and were able to get through these 2 midweek games. Michael Lomont, Grant Cox, Brett Williams, and Dylan Moore. All right, let's take a look at what the Cajuns have coming up this weekend. It'll be another conference series, and they're going to travel to Georgia State to do it. Georgia State 20-20 on the year, 6-11 in the Sun Belt Conference. One hitter to look out for, Nick Gatewood. He's leading the team in basically every single offensive category on the team. 373 batting average, 33 runs, 11 home runs, 40 RBIs. That's the one guy that the Cajuns really have to look out for in this lineup. Now, the matchup on Friday, pitching-wise, is going to be a stellar one. Obviously, you've got Reliable and Colton Schmidt for the Cajuns, but Hunter Gaddis is a guy that you should look at for Georgia State. He's been awesome. 7-2, 2.39 ERA on the season. It's going to be a clash on Friday night. Hopefully, Colton Schmidt will get the better of him. And for the game times this weekend against Georgia State, Friday, 5 p.m. first pitch, Saturday, 1 p.m. first pitch, and then on Sunday, it's a matinee. It's noon time, Cajuns and Georgia State. Every single game can be heard on KPEL 96.5, KPEL965.com. I'm Greg Larnard, and that's a look at Raging Cajun baseball on The Grind. If you're enjoying The Grind so far, make sure you give this video a big thumbs up, and every single video that we have here on our ESPN 1420 YouTube page. And speaking of that, why don't you keep up with us? Subscribe to our YouTube page. Ton of great content from the Raging Cajuns, the Pelicans, high school football, everything. We've got it here for you on ESPN 1420.